Children, good morning everybody. In my last session I have discussed in detail about the cell division and various type of cell division and what is CA mitosis. All I have discussed with you. Hope you have got an idea about a cell division. Okay, where the various types of cell division have taken place, where the mitosis have taken place, and where the meiosis is taken place. What is CA mitosis? All I discussed with you. Okay, children. Today I am going to teach only about mitosis. Okay, this is a very basic and which is very essential for your higher studies also, right? And mitosis, already I told children, it has taken place in the somatic cells or body cells of our body. In some plants, in you know very well, somatic cell consists of diploid number of chromosome. So in animals, maximum almost all the animals, they have mitosis cell division in its diploid cell. Diploid cell is what somatic cells are called diploid cells. Okay, and the sex cells are called haploid cells because sex cells have only single set of chromosome or half the number of chromosome n in nature, but the somatic cells have diploid cells of chromosome, that is two sets of chromosome, two in nature. So most of the animal, in all the animals, the diploid cells have only mitotic cell division except one or two animals. In honeybees, the males are developed from mitosis have taken place in the haploid cells. In honeybee alone, mitosis have taken place in haploid cells. Other animals, they have the mitosis have taken place only in the somatic cells, right? So it is understood mitotic cell division takes place in the somatic cells of our body. What is somatic cell? Except sperm and ovum, all the rest of the cells are called what? Somatic cells. The number of, what is diploid? The number of chromosome present in each somatic cells or 2n in nature, that is the two sets of chromosome. Say for example, in human, the somatic cell consists of 46, that is two sets, 23 pairs. But instead, the sperm and ovum, that is sex cells or gametes, consist of only haploid number of chromosome, that is single set of chromosome, only 23 chromosomes are present. So sex cells alone have haploid set of chromosome. Somatic cells have diploid number of chromosome, that is 2n in nature, right? Okay, in this diploid cells and this somatic cells, the type of cell division taken place is what? Mitosis. What is mitosis? Mitosis is nothing but it is a type of cell division. What has taken place in this cell division? The cell divide into two cells. One cell divide into two cells. What about its chromosome? With the same number of chromosome as like parent cell. Okay, if the parent cell has 46 chromosome as like our cell, and the daughter cells which are coming from the parent cell also have 46 chromosome. Okay, so this is a type of cell division called mitotic cell division taken place in the somatic cell of human body and all other animal bodies, in some plants also. Okay, so let's enter into the text, children. It was first discovered by Fleming in 1879. In this cell division, one parent cell divides into two identical daughter cells, each with a nucleus having the same amount of DNA, same number of chromosomes and genes as the parent cells. It is also called equational division. Mitosis consists of two events. They are karyokinesis and cytokinesis. Karyokinesis, I said, karyo means what? Nucleus, that is nuclear division is called karyokinesis. Cytokinesis, cyto means cytoplasm. Division of cytoplasm is called cytokinesis. Okay, so children, mitosis include various phases. Mitosis includes various phases. One is what? Interphase. And karyokinesis include four different phases, and cytokinesis. So three stages: interphase, karyokinesis and cytokinesis. Interphase, what the process taken place in the interphase stage? Okay, in interphase stage, as I said, one cell divide into two with the same number of chromosome, I said, isn't it right? One cell has one, the parent cell has only 46 chromosome only, children, you know very well. Then how, take our cell as an example. This cell, our cell diploid in nature, somatic cell is diploid in nature. This diploid cell consists of only 46 chromosome, right? This diploid cell or somatic cell undergo mitotic cell division. Yes, of course, it gives two daughter cells with the same number of chromosome. Here is mycosine. The parent has only 46 chromosome and other cell organelles whatever it has. Okay, and how it can give the same amount of chromosome, 46 for one cell, another 146 for another cell, totally 92 chromosomes, and other cell organelles also it is given equally to the two daughter cell. Okay, how it is possible? Parent cell has only 46 and concerns number of cell organelles only present in it. Okay, then how it is possible to give a equal 46 all the cell organelles like parent cell, it can give to the daughter cell. It is mycosine. Okay, so for that answer interphase is giving. Okay, that is during interphase, before the diploid cell enter into the mitotic cell division, it prepare itself for cell division. That preparation period is called the interphase stage. Okay, what is going on during the interphase stage? During the interphase stage, the diploid somatic cell multiply the DNA which make the chromosome, multiply the DNA, RNA, protein and the other cell organelles which are necessary for the cell division, all are preparing in this interphase stage. So this interphase stage we can say as what? Preparation period also we will say. Okay, that's what taken place during the interphase stage. It is the resting phase. That means there won't be any cell division taken place in this period. It is a resting phase of the nucleus. Nucleus is in resting stage. It is the interval between the two successive cell division. The cell prepare itself for the next cell division. The cell prepare itself for the next cell. So the cell prepare itself for the next cell division. What preparation it has taken place in this time? That is, I said no, DNA multiplication, because chromosomes are made up of DNA. Chromosome consists of a linear arrangement of DNA. A fragment of DNA is called gene. Gene control the character and pass from one generation to another generation. These are another topic, okay, related with genetics. Okay, anyhow, you know about it. Okay, DNA is present inside the chromosome in the linear fashion. A fragment of DNA is called gene. Gene control the characters of our body. Not only our body, all organism, in all organisms the gene is the functional unit of characters. Okay, so children, this is what a preparation taken place in the interphase stage. When the preparation is over, when the cells prepare itself for the cell division, it enter into the cell division. The cell enter into the cell division. The somatic cell enter into the cell division. First it start with karyokinesis. What is karyokinesis? The division of nucleus is called karyokinesis. It is not a single step. Directly the nucleus is divided into two. Nucleus and cytoplasm divide into two cytoplasm. One cytoplasm, one nucleus form one cell. Another one cytoplasm form another cell. Okay, it became two cells. Not like that. It is not a single step process. Okay, it has four karyokinesis alone, nuclear division alone has four phases. What are they? Prophase, metaphase, anaphase, telophase. Children, with the help of this diagram, I will explain the changes which has taken place inside the nucleus during the karyokinesis. Okay, see, let's enter into the diagram session. What are the changes has taken place during each phases? Let's see first prophase stage, interphase stage. First see the interphase stage. See children, here inside the nucleus you can observe a red and blue color thread-like structures, right? Yes, this is what? Chromatin reticulum. Okay, another one question. Why they are in two different colors? Why they are in two different colors? One is, it is given red color indicate maternal, that is mother's chromosome or chromatin reticulum, and blue color represent the father's, that is paternal chromatin reticulum. What miss in our body, each cell consists of paternal and maternal chromosome. You have question like that, isn't it? Yes, of course. In our body, each and every cell have 23 chromosome of father, 23 chromosome of mother, chromosomes of mother, right? So that's what they are showing differentiation here. So please note down children, in our body somatic cell consists of 23 pairs. Okay, in this 23 pairs, each pair consists of one paternal chromosome, one maternal chromosome. Paternal chromosome is coming from father, maternal chromosome coming from mother. You can ask another one question, how is it possible, ma'am? How in each cell of our body consists of our father and mother cells, isn't it? Okay, so okay, for that I want to give an explanation that, see how we are how the sexual reproduction takes place. You have to go the reproduction stage, then only you can get the answer for that. Okay, see, all the sexually reproducing organism formed due to the fusion of male and female gamete, right? Okay, we also coming from the fusion of male and female gamete. So for father contribute the male gamete sperm, for the mother contribute the female gamete egg or ovum. Okay, and another one thing I want to say, the sperm consists of only haploid number of chromosome, and the same way egg also consists of only haploid number of chromosome. Okay, when the sperm and egg fuse together form what? Zygote. So the zygote consists of what? 46 number of chromosome now. Okay, 23 from sperm, 23 from egg. So now the zygote has 46, that is diploid nature of chromosome. Among these 46, 23 from paternal, 23 from maternal, that is from the sperm and ovum, 23. So next, the zygote is the progenitor for all the living organism. From the zygote, single cell zygote only, all the living organisms started their life. Okay, from the single celled zygote, all the living organism, we, you, all living organisms, sexually living organism are formed from a single celled zygote only. The zygote undergo mitotic cell division to give 2 cells. Again the 2 cells gives 4. 4 gives 8. In all the cells have 23 father paternal chromosome, 23 maternal chromosome. When the zygote develop into a fetus, all the cells in the fetus has 23 maternal chromosome, 23 paternal chromosome. When the fetus born as an infant has 20, all the cells of the infant has same paternal maternal chromosome. When the infant grow into an young one, and when it reach adult stage, in each cell of that organism has what? Yes, 23 paternal chromosome, 23 maternal chromosome. So that is called, that is why it is given what? Different in color. Okay, so interphase stage, I said what happened in the interphase stage. The chromosomes multiply itself inside the nucleus, and the other cell organelles also started to multiply into double, and then RNA protein synthesis also taken place, which are necessary for the things of cell division. All have preparation taken place in the interphase stage. Okay, next come for prophase stage. Children, please keep this in your mind clearly. See, in interphase stage, it is a thread-like structure as chromatin reticulum. During prophase stage, you see children, the chromatin reticulum are converted into a chromosomes. Okay, the chromatin reticulum converted into a chromosomes. Okay, right. See, 2 chromosomes are maternal chromosome, 2 chromosomes are paternal chromosomes. Okay, now the first change, what is the first change take place inside the nucleus during cell division of metaphase? Inside the nucleus, chromatin reticulum converted into chromosomes. Okay, right. Before that, it is in structure of thread-like form only. And prophase stage la chromosomes are மாறிடுச்சுமா. Next, what is the difference? You see, you cannot see the nuclear membrane around the nucleus, isn't it? Around the chromosome, isn't it? Yes, the nuclear membrane disappears. The nuclear membrane disappears. Another one thing, in the interphase stage, you can see two star-like structure in its animal pole, isn't it? That two star-like structures are called centrioles. What is the necessity of centriole? It is essential for the cell division. These two centrioles moves to the opposite pole. In the see, during interphase stage, these two centrioles are present near to the nucleus. But during prophase stage, that centrioles moves in the opposite section, okay, opposite direction. So this what the changes taken place inside the nucleus during the prophase stage. That is, first change, chromatin reticulum converted into chromosomes. Next one is nuclear membrane and nucleolus also disappear. And third change, that centriole which are separated from each other and moves towards the opposite direction. Okay, these are the three changes have taken place in the prophase stage. Okay, children. And next, what changes have taken place in the metaphase stage? You see, children, now we are comparing prophase and metaphase stage. Okay, see, the chromosomes are arranged in neatly in equator region. The chromosomes are arranged in the equatorial region of the cell. So, this what the main changes we have to mention in the metaphase stage. And you can see from the centriole there is a thread-like structure which are arising and attached with the centromere of chromosome. When you see the structure of chromosome individually, the chromosomes attached with the center spherical structure called what? Centromere. The white round like structures are called what? Centromere. Now the centrioles produce a fiber thread like structure called asters. This asters are attached with the spindle fibers are called spindle fibers. The spindle fibers attached to the centromere of the chromosome. This is what another changes have taken place during the metaphase. Okay, during metaphase, the irregularly arranged chromosomes are arranged regularly in the equatorial region, and the centrioles produce the spindle fibers, and spindle fibers are attached in the centromere of the chromosomes. Okay, in especially if we speak, centromere consists of a structure called kinetochore. In that kinetochore only the spindle fibers are attached. Okay, okay. Next stage we will go, children, anaphase stage. Next one is what? Anaphase stage. See here what happened during the anaphase stage. The spindle fibers contract. Chromosomes are separated into two. 4 chromosomes moves towards animal pole. Another 4 chromosomes moves towards the vegetal pole by the contraction of the spindle fiber. Since the spindle fibers started to contract, the chromosomes are pulled from the equatorial region and move towards the opposite direction. This what changes have taken place during the anaphase stage. And next you see, children, telophase stage. What happened? You can see the constrictions are formed in the anaphase stage. A little constriction formed in the center of the cytoplasm. In telophase, the cytoplasm near about constricted from the outside to inside. How the constriction of cytoplasm have taken place? Cytoplasm constrict from the outside and moves towards the inside, that is center. Outside to center, the cytoplasm is moved. And what happened? This is one change. Another one change you see, children, the chromosomes moves towards the opposite pole, that is animal pole and vegetal pole, and reach the opposite pole and form a nucleus around it. You can see that nucleus in the telophase stage, isn't it? Two nucleus formed in the two opposite poles, and the cytoplasm also constrict in the middle, and finally the constriction of cytoplasm over two cells are formed. Okay, see, children, one thing you should remember, the telophase and prophase are opposite in function. During prophase stage, chromosomes, nuclear membrane, nucleolus disappear. Okay, children. So here nuclear membrane, nucleolus reappear. in this stage. That's what you have to keep it in your mind. Hope you could understand this cell division, children. Let's enter into the text. Okay, regarding this, if you have any doubt, you can text me personally. I'll clarify it. Okay, let's enter into the text, children. So interface I completed already. Let's start with the karyokinesis. Karyo means already I said what? Nucleus. Division of nucleus is called karyokinesis. So the division of nucleus into two daughter nuclei is called karyokinesis. It consists of 4 phases. They are prophase, metaphase, anaphase and telophase. What is prophase? Pro means what? First. That is the first phase of karyokinesis is called prophase. Okay, during this stage chromosomes become short and thick. Chromatin reticulum are converted into chromosome and become short and thick and are clearly visible inside the nucleus. Centrosome split into centrioles. Okay, the two centrosomes, actually the centrioles are present inside the centrosome. When the cell division start, the centrosomes split and form two centrioles. This is the another one cell, another one changes. And then each centriole is surrounded by aster rays. Then spindle fibers appear between the two centrioles. Nuclear membrane, nucleolus disappear gradually. Next, metaphase stage. Meta means after. After prophase, metaphase is present. The duplicated chromosomes are arranged on the equatorial plane and form the metaphase plate. Okay, so I said with the diagram I said the duplicated means what? Conversion of chromatin reticulum into chromosome. These chromosomes are arranged in the equatorial region and form a metaphase plate. Each chromosomes get attached to a spindle fiber by its centromere. The centromere of each chromosome divides into 2, each being associated with a chromatid. So now the centromere of each chromosome divides into 2. Okay, each being associated with a chromatid. Okay, next anaphase. Then the centromere attaching the 2 chromatids divides. Okay, now the centromere in metaphase stage, except centromere, chromatids are divided. Okay, and now in anaphase stage, the centromere also divided into 2 and each chromosome form 2 chromosome. So 4 chromosomes are arranged in the equatorial planes. During the anaphase stage, each 4 chromosomes are divided into 2 and form 8 chromosomes, and that's what taken place. The centromere attaching the 2 chromatid divide. Now the centromere also divided and the 2 daughter chromatids of each chromosome separate and migrate towards the 2 opposite poles. Now the chromosomes are migrates towards the opposite poles. Next, telophase. Telophase, each chromatid daughter chromosomes lengthens, become thinner and turns into a network of chromatin threads. Spindle fibers break down and disappear. Nuclear membrane and nucleolus reappears in each daughter nucleus. So here actually, as of our diagram, it is only chromosomes have seen in the telophase stage. But during telophase stage, the chromosomes are turned into a network of chromatin thread. That is ulta stage of prophase. In prophase, chromatin changed into chromosomes. Here in telophase, chromosomes are changed into chromatin reticulum. In prophase, nuclear membrane, nucleolus disappear. Here, nuclear membrane, nucleolus reappear. And there the spindle fibers are the centrosome split into centromere and asters are formed around it. Here the spindle fibers are broken down and disappear and again form the centrosome. These are the ulta changes taken place between the prophase and telophase. Next, okay, karyokinesis over. 2 nucleus are divided, completion. Now cytokinesis, the division of the cytoplasm into 2 daughter cells by constriction of the cell membrane is called cytokinesis. Then what are the significance of mitosis? This equational division result in the production of diploid daughter cell with equal distribution of genetic material, isn't it? Because of this mitotic cell division only equational division taken place. Because of equational division, two daughter cells are formed with the equal amount of genetic material, that is DNA. Then second one, in multicellular organism, growth, organ development, increase in body size are accomplished through the process of mitosis. Okay, and then mitosis help in repair of damaged and wounded tissues by renewal of the lost cell. Okay, second point, in multicellular organism, growth, organ development, increase in body size are accomplished through the process of mitosis. See children, we are from the single cell zygote. Zygote can develop into fetus. Fetus can develop into young infant. Infant can develop into young one. So like that, next successive stages have taken place because of this cell division only. Because of mitotic cell division, the number of cells are increased. When the number of cells are increased, the body size also increased, weight also increased. This increased size and weight is called what? Growth, we can say. This organ development also due to the mitotic cell division only. So this is another one significance of mitosis. Next one, so in our body many cells are getting damaged then and there due to some reason. This damaged cells are repaired by the cell division mitosis only. These are the significance of mitosis cell division. Okay children, I'll stop with this I will stop with this now. I'll discuss about meiosis in my next session, and take down the homework. Significance of mitosis, and explain the various stages have taken place during mitosis with diagram. Okay, this is what I have taken today, fully homework for you. Okay, complete it and send it to me. Bye.